Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So this video we're doing a different series. So this one is going to be on some mammals. So the first one we are talking about today is the beautiful snow leopard. So I have actually worked with these guys when I was at my very first facility. When I was actually growing up and volunteering at the facility here in South Africa. They were the last snow leopards ever in South Africa. So these beautiful cats are native to the mountain ranges of Central and South Asia. So these guys are related to other big cats such as lions, jaguars, leopards and tigers. But with tigers, however, they share the same group. So I'll try to get a photo and I'll put it up here where it shows the genus group. So that should help a little bit. But they're still two different species. It's just they share they a sister group to the tigers. So these beautiful cats have, as you see, a slate grey, greyish white pelt with black spots and all rings on it that also are not just on the fur but also on their skin, just like tiger stripes. So it's a unique thumbprint for them as well. The fur is very thick. It's 12 centimeters thick, their fur. So that literally, in the pelts, people have put them over themselves in winter and felt warm. That's how this fur helps maintain their body temperature inside of these mountain ranges. On top of their thick fur, they have short and stocky. They are short and stocky with, like I say, short legs, and they've got quite a long tail, which helps with their balance on the rock faces of the mountain ranges, where they can basically run almost vertically up and vertically down. And with their short legs, it lowers their center of gravity, so they're less likely to fall. So these guys reach a max of 56 centimeters at their shoulders, and their length is between 75 and 150 centimeters, with that massive tail between 80 and 105 centimeters in length. So their tail is almost as long as their whole body, which allows them great balance. The males can weigh up to around 55 kilos, with the heaviest male being recorded was 75 kilos. The females are at 40 kilograms. However, the smallest female was recorded at 25 kilos. So, mass difference there. And that's as an adult. That's, yeah. So, these guys are fully evolved to survive in the mountains and cold weathers. As on top of the short, stocky legs and everything, they've got small, rounded ears on top of that head of theirs, which lets very little heat be released by them, as well as that thick fur, which also barely allows any loss of heat. So unfortunately, these guys are vulnerable on the IUCN list, and it is heartbreaking as people hunt these cats for their fur, their bones, their claws, their teeth, everything for the traditional medicine field, as well as people take the cubs to try have as exotic pets, which is horrible, which is extremely horrible. And due to all of that, in the wild there are only 718 mature individuals, estimated at, I should say. So yeah, these cats are predominantly solitary. However, when they come together and mate and they form a bond, they will breed for life. So when these guys are starting to breed, they start around 2 to 3 years old, and they can normally live to around 25 years at the most if nothing gets a hold of them. And they have about 3 cubs, 2 to 3 cubs per litter they have. And every cub is valuable for the species. And just like every other cat species, there are more of them in the wild, in captivity, than in the wild. And it is horrible. There are breeding programs for these guys to try and build their numbers up, because we would like to be able to see these cats in the next 100 years. And like I say, having personally worked with them, I don't know why anyone would want to harm them. So these cats are perfect, like I say, with the short legs and everything, they are perfectly designed for the mountains. So they're able to run up and down basically vertical surfaces. And they got huge ranges from 12 to 40 square kilometers. That's big. These guys are also mostly active from dawn to early morning. Then they have a rest. Generally, when they rest, they are on cliff faces or ridges that provide a vantage point as well as some shade, until when they are active again in the afternoon and early evenings. So they at least get a nice lack of sleep in. So there's something different with these cats. Unlike some big cats, they can actually meow. So that's something. Very few big cats can meow. But as well, they grunt, they make moan sounds, and when they breathe they can purr, which is not what some big cats can also do. So in the wild, sorry about that, had someone here at the shop. So in the wild, these guys, their diet primarily is wild goats, Himalayan blue sheep, Himalayan tahr, the agori, I hope I'm saying that right, and the markhor, as well as some other hooved species. But when they go into the lowland, more into the lowland areas, their diet mostly consists, wow, I cannot talk today, of fish and rodents, as well as everything else. So these guys are one of the most beautiful in my opinion, and they are not leopards as per se, as during the evolution there is a genetic marker that actually separates them from the rest of the leopard species. So from the African leopard, the Indian leopard, it completely separates them. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing more on these. I know it's all up and down the place, but it's how my brain also can work. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.